Today on the show, this man has been in the newspapers recently because he had just come back from Qatar where the World Cup was.
Yeah.
But that's not the highlight. The highlight is he has traveled to 123 countries
Yo,
while singing music.
exactly.
That's mad.
Yes. Everyone around the world, or at least those 123 countries, knows the voice of Jeshrun.
Jeshrun Vincent, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
We are okay. We're just amazed by how can one human being travel to 123 countries. Did you start traveling when you were 3 years old or what?
No, actually. So I started doing this in the year 2014, actually.
Okay.
Of course, plus minus now is 8 years, but minus the 2 years pandemic. So it totals up for 6 years. I covered 123 countries while holding a full-time job, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Your boss must love you a lot.
No, actually, because every year we get annual leave of 20 days. So I try to plan those countries, and most of the countries I do it on a weekend actually while I'm working. So I leave on a Friday and I'm there Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday morning I come back and straight go to work actually. So that's how I've been doing actually. Yeah.
The planning must be intense. Going to a country for a weekend.
Yeah, definitely it's very intense because you have to do it right, do it plan right, and hope there's no delays, any hiccups or anything. But yeah, it is possible. Even in fact, I did. I wouldn't say a weekend lah. I said I left Friday to Paris. Saturday, Sunday I was there. Monday morning I left, and Monday evening I arrived back in Malaysia. And then Tuesday I went back to work actually. So technically I used one annual leave actually. So it's a weekend 2 days and one annual leave. So it's 3 days. Yeah. I was able to cover Paris and come back actually. So that's really doable actually. So yeah.
We've had exotic traveler, we had extreme tight budget traveler. You are extreme singing traveler.
I am shocked. I don't know how to explain this, but this is a guy who can say, so where are you going this weekend? Paris. Don't laugh, lade. No, really. I went to Paris.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Most of my friends, they actually couldn't believe it. Yeah, they couldn't believe it until I came out in some articles, and then that's where the entire company got shocked, like how this guy was here. Maybe he was doing some hanky-panky things, so my manager was covering for me or so on. But yeah, of course, everything was done genuinely. So yeah, they couldn't find anything. Definitely. Yeah.
I think the next question, and I think a lot of Malaysians are asking this as well, is where do you have the budget for something like this? How do you get great deals? Like flights are expensive, and doing a weekend flight, for example, the prices sometimes skyrocket. So how do you come up with a budget for your travel?
So the budget, because technically how I fund, basically people ask how I fund the travels is because because I work a day job actually in a secular company, so I just earn some there and I keep it some of those funds to travel because this is my passion that I wanted to do music and give talks and so on. So I allocate certain funds for it, and so what I do is I plan ahead, way ahead. So actually, I do multiple layovers within the same budget actually. So basically, you can try to cover like 4 or 5 countries within the same almost the same budget, I can say, so that you can actually this layover thing really works for me. And then and also I only try to spend mostly on the flight ticket. So when I'm there in a country, I stay with local people whom I met through internet. I met through another friends of friends who've been to those countries. And yeah, so basically I save those travel costs from there actually. In fact, I some of those countries I go probably a month. I go with like my daily expenses could be like for a month is like 400 ringgit. I can survive with just probably 400 ringgit a month in South America actually. So I could do it. Yeah, that's doable because I again I said my local expenses I try to share food with locals, stay with them, and yeah, that's how I've been doing it.